Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to What's in the Bag, Jay. Now, this is the segment where I pick 6 movies from my collection that I haven't seen, write their names on a piece of paper, throw them in the bag, draw one out at random, and do a review. Now, all the movies came back from last week, so let's review. A Dark Path, Hour of the Wolf, The Awakening, Field Freak, Gnaw, and making its debut this week is a Shudder exclusive called Last Ones Out. It's like a zombie movie. Alright. Give the bag a good tussle, and we're going to find out what we're going to watch this week. Alright. We have Gnaw. Alright. So I'm going to set that aside while I set all the others side by side by side. And take my trusty Freddy vs. Jason die. We're going to see what comes back next week. Four. Interesting. Give the bag a good tussle, and we'll pick out 4 movies. Alright, number 1 is Field Freak. Number 2 is, I just ripped that one, A Dark Path. Number 3 is Last Ones Out. And finally, The Awakening. Now, if you want to see me review Hour of the Wolf, definitely vote for it. But now, I'm going to watch Gnaw and come back with a review later. Well, I'm back. I just watched Gnaw, and here are my thoughts. Gnaw is a 2008 film which runs approximately 77 minutes and is directed by Gregory Mandry. Now, the only thing he had to his credit was 2 shorts, which I was actually very surprised about. Now, this stars Sarah Dillon as Laurie. She was in Special Couple, a bunch of TV, and some shorts. Rachel Mitchum as Jill. She was in some TV and some shorts. And Oliver Squires as Matt. He was in Arjun and Allison. He had 1 TV credit and some shorts. Now, this is a UK film, and it has a budget of $1.5 million. And this is basically the UK answer to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, more or less. Jack and Jill went up the hill to see where their friends were hiding. Jack fell down and lost his head as Jill lay dead beside him. Sorry about that. Why did I do that? Well, firstly, because I probably lost my mind. But anyway, this is sprinkled with fairy tales. And after watching the film and already having it in my mind, I watched a little bit of the making of the film. And he said he purposely put some fairy tales into this film. Now, this is going to be very, very easy to describe the plot. It is about 6 kids who will go on holiday to a cabin in the woods. They basically rent it from someone that they found on the internet or in the paper and speak to them over the phone. The house is tended to by a little bit of an off old lady who has a son who, of course, they haven't seen yet, but he hangs around. Son has a job actually flipping burgers at one of those snack, what are they called? The snack carts that you find at in the trailers and everything. You guys know what I'm talking about. Well, what's in the burgers? Definitely not ground beef. It's humans, right? So, the thing that impressed me most about it was that Jack and Jill were a couple in the film, and I was like, wow. They had to have done that on purpose. Of course they did. I found out that's one of the reasons why I watched the making of, because they explained how he sprinkled fairy tales throughout the film. That's the only one I'm going to tell you about. This movie is really fun, and I'm kind of aggravated because I did a little bit of research on it beforehand. I looked it up on IMDb, and it got like a 3.1 or 3.8. And I am so sick and tired of everybody crapping on everything. This movie, basically to crap on this movie is to crap on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's just my opinion, because it's a competently made film. Yes, it's not setting the world on fire. It's not giving you anything that you haven't seen before. But it's a very well-made film that actually has a lot of horror homages in it. And I'm just tired of people just crapping on everything. It gets old. It really does. It gets old. Because of that, I wasn't really sure if I was going to like the film, getting such a low score and everything. And I should know better by now. I should know better that people just crap on everything, and not to listen, but yeah. This is a good film. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a very good entry for Dark Sky's independent film catalog. Definitely pick this one up if you can find it. I was highly impressed by it. Like I said, you're not going to get anything new. It's basically the UK version of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's it in a nutshell. But it's really good, and it's really done well. So, take that for what it's worth. Don't forget to vote on what didn't come back. I'm not sure if they all come back this week or not. I can't remember now. But like I said, it gives me some kind of a gauge on what you guys like. So, if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.